What to do in an active shooter situation. Not something we want to talk about, but something we should be prepared for, and ideally make sure our kids are as well prepared as we can. 3 things you're going to want to remember. Stay low, move quickly, and stay quiet. And ideally, your goal is going to be to get as far away from the scene as possible. Once you're there, call 911, give them as much detail as you can. If you can run away from the scene, first of all, make sure you do not run with a crowd. That is where the shooter is going to be focusing his attention. And do not run in a straight line. If running is not an option, try to find cover or concealment. Cover is preferred. Whether you find cover or concealment, make sure you're at a vantage point where you can see what's happening and there's no opportunity for the shooter to come up behind you. Examples of cover are something that rounds cannot penetrate, which are the trunk of a tree, a concrete wall, a building, the engine of a car. If you cannot find cover and you cannot run, then concealment is your only option. That means hide somewhere where the shooter ideally cannot see you and make sure he cannot hear you. Silence your phone and remain as quiet as possible. If you have a concealed carry and police arrive, make sure you announce yourself and you do not have it in a threatening position because they will not be able to tell you from the shooter. And last, I'm going to share some tools that you can have for yourself or your family to protect yourself in addition to what I suggested in an active shooter situation. First and foremost is this armor. Look at how thin it is. It is less than ½ inch thick. It weighs less than a pound and it is a level 3A armor. That means it protects from a 22 caliber to a 44 mag. You can put this in the back of a backpack, in a computer bag, anywhere. And if you have to run, at least you have that protection. If you only have concealment, at least you have this. Under $100, why would you not get it for yourself, your kids, your spouse, etc.? Number 2, if your kids do have to run, if they're at school in an active shooter situation, you can't get a hold of them, but you also don't want them to have a phone because of the access to the outside world, you can get them a kid-safe phone or a kid-safe watch. The watch is for elementary school, the phone is more for teenagers, but there is no social media, no internet on there, yet they can call or text you, you can call or text them, and you can see where they are at all times. I was working when we had an active shooter in the city that I live in at a local high school, and it was very tough to see the parents not know where their kids were, if they were in the hospital, if they were one of the kids that lost their lives, or if they're one of the kids waiting at the park to be released one by one to their parents. So you're going to want to have a way to communicate with them, even if they're in elementary school, and this is going to be your answer. If you have any questions on this, on more tips, on the armor, ask me in the comments below or check the caption. But no matter what you do, be prepared. It's better to have and not need than need and not have when it comes to equipment and when it comes to knowledge.